Inverness County Thistle 2, Loons South 0, and Martin 0, Falkirk 1 in League 1. Practice of Junior Forfar's man of the match, Andy Munro.
Listen, I would say delighted. It's more relief as well, you know, because when you go, you know, the sort of run that we've been on, take out the Ayr United result, it's difficult for the players, it's a hard one for the supporters. But, you know, they're cup finals for us now, and, you know, that's one of those 6 pointers today. Where, you know, the team that's sort of third bottom, they're not on their best run, you've got to make sure you come out the other end of it with a victory, because it comes a point in the season where draws are not any good. I thought we got off to a good start, rightful penalty, and I thought we were on the front foot. The system seemed to be working at that point, and then we lose a goal, and I thought for that sort of remainder of that first half they were the better side, although we were going in front. I thought they moved it better. We looked creating too much, but you know, I thought they were slightly better. They made the change. We had to be forced to the change with Malone at half time, his hamstring, and I thought we had a wee bit better shape about us. You know, obviously there's a big decision in the game for the referee. I don't think they felt happy with me, but you know, one thing is, you know, I claimed for a free kick, which was rightly a free kick. You know, what the referee and the linesman decides after that has nothing to do with me. It's up to players then to keep their conduct and not lose their discipline. You know, I said to my players, you know, I would be really disappointed if we'd lost a player in that sort of melee, because one thing I'm big on is discipline. And thankfully, you know, that was the case. Okay, you know, there might have been a yellow card in there. Sometimes you get involved to try and protect your players and you get caught up in it. But you know, I certainly didn't claim for a red card. I certainly didn't claim for a yellow card. But you know, I think Brian and Big Malky felt that, you know, it was me that got him sent off. But you know, I'm going to claim for a foul that they do for their.
I thought Trout straight away was getting sent off because he lifted his hand straight away.
I didn't see the Trout incident. I thought the tackle was a wee bit, you know, off the ground. You know, it could have been a bit dangerous.
I couldn't see that very well, but I just thought as soon as Trout
lifted
lifted his
dangerous.
I did that twice, you know, and I think that as soon as you do that, he's leaving yourself open.
Well, it looked dangerous to me more than anything else. You know, it's up to the referee to make a decision. I just shouted for a foul. I definitely didn't claim for anything else. But you know.
But similar to building around it, obviously you've got the last couple of weeks, with the results, your performances have been far better than.
You know, to be fair to the players, the last couple of games we've lost, we've really put up a fight, and the supporters have seen that, and they've backed them. You know, everybody knows that, you know, the issues we've had in terms of injuries. You know, we've just signed Dale Hilson, and then, you know, he picks up an injury at the end of the game last week, and you know, he's in a boot for 2 weeks. You know, I don't know what I've done to deserve this, but it's certainly testing my nerve. But you've just got to use the squad as best you can, and we hope to try and add a few fresh faces next week through the loan system, or whatever it may be. But we need to just strengthen the squad a wee bit, and you know, there is funds there made available. We'll get rid of UZC this week. You know, we just felt we needed to make a change in that department, and hopefully he goes there and does well, goes there with our best wishes.
Okay, well done, Nick. Enjoy your night.
First of all, welcome back, Andy. It's good to have you back at Station Park, and you know, to make your return with a win, must be, you know, delighted with that.
I've not had very many wins, especially when I was at Clyde too, it wasn't the most comfortable time in terms of the result, so it's nice to come back with one.
And you certainly seem to have a good spell at Clyde, certainly get wearing the captain's armband, and then you come back here and you instantly link up with Travis like you've never been away.
Yeah.
Is it just, this is the good friendship off the field that helps
Is
with
there?
that? Is that?
Trav's one of my good friends, unfortunately. Very boring. But spoke to Trav basically every day when I was away. Phoned him every Saturday after a game to see how the boys were getting on. I think probably the most disappointing thing at the start of the season was we never really got a chance to see what we were like for our partnership. We're very similar, but we're no. Tell us to bring the ball down and play. We're not going to do that, but we're no bad defenders. So hopefully the manager lets us try and form a partnership over the coming weeks.
And pretty good at defending and pretty good at scoring. Both of you getting on the goal on the score sheet today, and you must be delighted with a goal straight back at Station Park.
I'm delighted. My mum was going to come up today, and I didn't think my mum's ever seen me score. But I tell her not to bother, just stay in the house and enjoy the Saturday. So I'm a wee bit disappointed now, but it's nice to get a goal. It's always nice to score, but my job's keeping out the other end, which we conceded 2-1 is a great strike for 30 yards outside the box, and we switch off after going 3-1 up, which is really disappointing considering we go 3-1 and then they score. Puts us under a wee bit of pressure.
But you certainly showed some fight, because as soon as that second goal went in, you all sort of woke up again, and then after that, especially with the the red card instance, it make it a bit more comfortable for you.
The red card's a funny one because it's the way the boys went in. He's definitely won the ball. He has won the ball, but I think it's the way he's went in. It's football nowadays. You can't tackle, which is disappointing because 10-15 years ago everyone would be loving the tackles, and I think I was a bit fortunate to stay in the park myself because with Troughton getting sent off, me and Troughton, I think, are just trying to separate. I think if he got the red, maybe I should have got the red too. I think a booking would have been fair for the pair of us, but sometimes you need a bit there a bit of greener. And
certainly we've not had much luck this season, but
no.
With the but it certainly seems like fortune's hopefully changing, and with you and Travis hopefully linking up, do you think that'll sort of help and make a steady backline that we can press on and try and move up the table?
I hope so. I think it's 14 league games, 42 points to be played for. Still a lot of football to be played, so just hopefully we can finish up as high in the table as we can. Hopefully we, instead of looking downwards now, we can hopefully start to look up and keep the team in the division, which is everyone's main aim. We're all pulling together.
Well, it was certainly a pleasing performance today, and once again, congratulations on your goal and the man of the match award.
Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend. Thank you.